What's going on, gangsters? Movie John here, and welcome back to Originals versus Remakes.
Yeah!
And today we're going to talk about George Romero's 1978 classic Dawn of the Dead, and of course, its remake. The original Dawn of the Dead has got to be my favorite zombie movie of all time. It's classic. It's a lot of people nowadays that, maybe younger folks, some younger folks, and maybe just some newer horror fans don't really understand what Dawn of the Dead is to the Dead trilogy. But it is my favorite zombie movie of all time, and I had to do original versus remakes. When I first started doing this series, that was the first movie I thought about doing. Who knows why it took me so long to do it. But George Romero, I got to meet him, I think back in 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. Rest in peace. This Dawn of the Dead was the sequel to Night of the Living Dead, which came out 10 years earlier. And Tom Savini did the special effects and stuff in this. And I tell you what, it was just great with the blood and stuff. It had to be in color, unlike Night of the Living Dead, because it's just crazy gore and blood fest. Man, it was just awesome. The cool thing about Dawn of the Dead, of course, when the group of people get held up in the mall, it's not like in LA or some real big city or nothing like Chicago and New York. It's in Pennsylvania. That's what makes that one cool. And you can actually still visit that mall up in, I think it's near Pittsburgh, or it might actually be in Pittsburgh. It is my favorite zombie movie, and I only have it on VHS. I need to get it upgraded to Blu-ray eventually, but I do have the remake on Blu-ray. And years later, when this first came out, I think it was around 2004, Vin Rames played in it. I'm really not remembering a whole lot of other names on it. But the only difference in the remake than the original is the beginning part of it. In the original Dawn of the Dead, of course, where they're the cops and stuff are in that apartment building and everything. They changed that to Dawn of the Dead's remake. They changed it to the little girl coming into the house and being a zombie when the girl got off from the night shift at the hospital and everything. So that's changed. And instead of just walking around and stuff like most zombies have in movies, Dawn of the Dead's remake came out and the damn zombies was running. Made it a lot scarier too, I think. The remake also had Mekhi Phifer too. I forgot about him being in it. But I think they did a really good job. Out of all the remakes in the recent 20 years, it's right up there with the Texas Chainsaw remake for me. I like the Dawn of the Dead remake. So that makes it really hard to, pick my favorite between the original and the remake. But the original is just so classic in my book. I have to go with the original over the remake on this. But the remake is right up there, and one that I will revisit every once in a while. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. So tell me your favorite, if you like the original over the remake, or you like the remake better. Like I said, the remake was pretty good, but I still enjoyed the original because I grew up with that one. Stay tuned to more originals versus remakes. I swear to you, I'll be doing a lot more. I've got a few more in my collection that I'll have to be getting around to and not waiting a month or two before I do another one. Well, that's it for this one. Till next time.